Hello and welcome to this latest edition of A Red in a Shed. And I know it's been a while since I've posted anything, and not for sympathy for anything, but I've been going through a few health problems which hopefully sorted now. So hopefully back and posting some content. So yeah, as the eagle-eyed of you out there will have noticed that one, got my normal collaborator here, my best mate Sean, he's not with me today, and two, I'm not in the shed, I'm actually out on tour, and I'm joined by two special guests. Not only are they Reds, it's my brother Craig, and it's my nephew Kieran.
Hello.
Say up chaps to all the viewers out there.
Right,
Chin chin.
How's
So
it
long,
going?
Chin.
So yeah, we're out on tour. It's a bit of a celebration weekend because I didn't know if you know, but we've just won our 20th title, so well done the Reds and
Get in
Arna.
there.
So cheers
All the
everybody.
best.
Yeah.
Hold on. Dummies on that.
But let's talk about that title, because for me, and I know I've talked about this on the channel a few times now, you know, for me, at the beginning of the season, I would have been quite happy with getting a 4th place finish and beating the Manx twice.
Yeah,
So for me, I think...
When Arnie first come in, when Klopp said he was resigning and stuff, then yeah, I'd have said the same. I'd have took a top 4 Champions League place.
I'd have just took beat it Manx twice, would have done me. That'd have been enough for me.
And that's it for me. I think it was like that, weren't it? You know, when like Klopp come in, nobody knew much
Yeah.
about him. They didn't know what he was doing. And it's the same with Slot. I didn't really know much about him. Because we're doing it on there. I haven't voted with me, have I? So you might have to speak up. So yeah, like when Slot come in, he was same as Klopp. I didn't know much about him. So, and you read all press about, oh well, yeah, Dutch managers, they don't do it. Which, let's face it, they didn't do it at Man U, did they? Which into
never
bad
won,
thing.
never won a Premier League.
Which into bad thing, is it? So, but yeah, for me, I just thought that top 4 finish, that, you know, let's beat Manx twice. That would, but it's exceeded my expectations, and I think, you know, it's. Well, what did you expect? You know, was it the same? Did you think we'd do anything? Did you just think like me? Would we get a top 4 finish? Would that be enough?
Well, after Klopp going in, no transfers apart from Kaiser coming in, I was thinking the worst, to be fair, at the start of it.
But for me, it's come in, and you know what? It's probably stood it game, because for me, I don't know about you two, but
he's
for
a
me,
very clever
he's
manager.
a tactician.
Very
I mean,
clever
don't get me wrong.
manager.
I love Klopp. What Klopp's done for the club, he's always going to be. He's going to be an hero. He's going to be, you know. For me, after Shankly, I think Klopp is probably, you know, that with that affinity with
Paisley's up there, mate.
but not with that
Paisley's
affinity.
up there, big time.
Paisley's
I
up
went to
there.
Twinkling Eyes for that, so I can't
Paisley's
comment
there,
on that.
but
Gerard Houllier for me.
But we remember Paisley. I remember Paisley going up and getting our last League Cup when it was Milk Cup
2005
at
Istanbul.
Wembley. Yeah. But I think for me, Klopp had that affinity with fans, didn't he? He connected a bit like Shankly. Do you know what I mean?
I think at the time, Liverpool as a fan base, and we needed something
Yeah,
like that.
we did. Yeah,
we needed.
And
We needed a character to turn.
doubters into believers, as Klopp
Exactly.
said. We needed that. We
Exactly.
needed
'Cause
something.
we were a strong team. We've always been a strong team. I don't care. We've had
Always
some
had
bad
stars,
years.
haven't we? We've always had
some
good players
years,
everywhere.
but we've always been up there on verge.
Oh yeah,
And
exactly.
we always will be.
Yeah,
We always will be, because
We won't finish
Well,
16th like Man United ever. I'm telling you that for free.
Yeah, well, you know, it couldn't happen to a nicer team, could it, to be fair? But for me, Slot's got, and I think, I'm just going to have a drink of this excellent Guinness. I think Slot's a tactician, and to come in and do what he's done this season without really knowing, don't get me wrong, he'll have studied the English game. I think he's one of them, he goes out
Slot's
and
the top manager in Dutch League.
he
Well, he
lives,
was linked with Spurs the year before, so he'd have obviously done his own
yeah,
way.
and I think he lives and breathes football. So for me to have done this, what's he going to be like next year? Because let's face it, I think he's going to change the team this year. What do you think? 'Cause
Well, definitely. There's a lot of ins and outs going.
oh, yeah, I think so.
If that Vage comes in and plays a false 9 up top, that's not a proper number 9. That's going to change his whole setup. Isn't it?
I think we're going to get stronger and stronger.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a
It's
player
all
out.
right. These do good at Manx and whatever, saying it's a poor season, it's a bad league. No, it's not.
but-
It's
Well,
the
you were about
Premiership.
Shankly earlier. He
The
could be our
Premiership-
Paisley on his well.
The
after Klopp.
Premiership is the best league in the world.
Yeah.
And to that point, bro,
It's the strongest league in the world. It's the best league in the world, and we're top of that league.
Yeah.
And we'll do it again next season.
And to
I
that-
think we'll do it again.
And I think you're right. And to that
Honestly.
point, though, bro, we've been having that all season. We've heard that all season. Oh, City have faded off, Arsenal have faded off. But do you know what? And I've said it numerous times on the channel. You can only beat what's in front on you.
Exactly.
And then let's look at it. What
Exactly.
we've done. We've lost 3 games this season.
They say that about Arne Slot, we didn't manage it here, but
And
they want to
honest
get
with
Eddie
you-
Howe. But if all them
to be
teams
honest
were
with you,
winning,
when
Newcastle
Scott
won the
first
second.
come in, yeah, if found it a bit hard, he was finding, he was just looking what he's got to
Yeah.
play with, basically.
Yeah.
He was looking what he's got to play with.
Totally agree.
I think you've seen it that
Not-
first game against
He's a
Ipswich.
tactician manager.
And-
When he changed it at half time, he
Yes.
took,
Yeah.
took Quandra
Yes.
off for Canati.
And
that's
that's
shown you straight away.
and
He
that's
knows
what I think-
what he's doing.
Tactician manager.
And I've said this before as well on the channel. That with me with Klopp, and I love Klopp. He's always going to be a hero in my eyes. But for Klopp,
He never had a
he
second
never
style,
seemed
did
to
he?
change it.
No, but Klopp left us
we
in a
played
good
that.
place.
Yeah, unbelievable. He set that foundation. This is Klopp's team. To be
Not
fair,
like Roy Hodgson.
Ooh.
this is Klopp's team, and I think he's put us in that good
were
place. But I don't know about you, but I never felt. You say like we were 1-0 up. I never felt.
Safe.
Yeah, whereas with Slot, if we're
Yes.
1-0 up, I feel.
Pass it round for
I
80 minutes.
feel that
Yeah.
we're going to win because it gives you that
Well,
confidence.
that's saying when Mataro Endo comes on, the game's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
brings him on.
Yeah, you know,
Right time every time.
It to be said, basically, to see Endo go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's got to strengthen because it's an aging squad, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's got to, and the thing is as well, he's not only dealing with that. He's inherited that squad, and he's got the best out of it. He's pushed that extra
Exactly.
10%
Depending on
out.
what pot he's got.
Just look, extra he's got out of salary this year compared to last year. Last
Just
season,
signed a new
he
contract. And
But-
Van Dijk got.
best season he's probably ever had
And-
for all goal contributions.
But the thing I like about him as well is
And the leaders.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. You want
Yeah.
leaders.
he's come in and he's been his own man, because he could have quite easily come in and just been
Played chain football.
a
I didn't know that.
clone of Klopp, couldn't he?
You know
Do you
that
know what I mean?
Frimpong.
Try saying that when you've had a few beers, a
That
clone of Klopp.
Frimpong,
But
have we just signed that Frimpong?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
official?
Is it a done deal?
Fabrizio's done
Well,
it. Here you go. So.
I didn't know he was in City's academy, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he played for Celtic for
Yeah,
a year.
yeah.
So he's classed as homegrown talent, actually.
Exactly.
So he classes a British player,
British
doesn't
player,
it?
yeah.
but in my eyes, he's done what he's done. But now he's had.
Putting his own stamp on it.
And yeah, but not only that, he's had a year of watching that now live
Yeah.
and looking at what the. So for me, if like you said, bro, if he can strengthen and he gets the funds to do that, I think next year we're going to be unstoppable again. And the thing is now we've got to think that bar has been raised, that level of expectation now. Because for me, I want the league again. I want to go above Manx next year.
That's a good job.
That is a good point.
That's better than that.
That
job
is a good
there,
point.
mate.
Guinness. Yeah, I've got to agree. You know, it is a good point.
We are Guinness.
Liverpool's
by the way.
important, but this is close.
But for me, he's got to.
Liverpool is life.
He's raised that bar now, hasn't he? And
Yeah.
I want to get that 21. I want to go above Manx now.
Definitely.
I think you're right. Back to your point, bro, about him changing the squad. I think it's a big clear out for me. I don't
Yeah,
think.
definitely.
I think for me, I think Robbo will probably stay, but I think he'll be
Back
he'll
up for-
be a
back
backup.
K-Case.
To
He'll
be
a
honest
backup.
with you,
I
to
think
be honest with you, I think
Simicast is going to go. I think in my
Yeah,
eyes, Simicast.
I'd make Robbo vice.
Do you think Robbo will go?
Yeah.
See, I thought Robbo might stay another couple of seasons as a backup.
I'd
like
make
you
him
said,
vice
Kieran.
captain now. He
Well,
ain't going.
I don't know what contract Robbo's got.
I don't either. All right.
Can somebody tell us what contract Robbo's
Yeah,
got?
anybody out there?
Well, I think if
let's-
you're going to have to sell one, you'd get more money for Costa at Simicast than you would for Robbo at this
I think
point, wouldn't you?
Simicast is going to go.
I think you get 20
Simicast is a
million for
good
him.
backup for cups, for your league cups.
That's
But
what I
is
mean.
it
But if we
arrange
get
it FA Cup?
if
But
we
is
get
Robbo
him
going to
from
become that backup?
that's what I mean. If we're
No.
getting him from Bournemouth,
No,
he will be,
'cause-
won't he?
Yeah, exactly.
No, 'cause
Is
Robbo
it
said
Isaac?
his-
Is it Isaac from Bournemouth?
Kirkes, isn't it, from
Kirkes,
Bournemouth?
that's it. It was the worst kept secret that Trent were going. I mean, that's
I
been on the
can't put
cards.
an asterisk, can I?
That's been going out. Trent's been on his way for the last 2 seasons.
We knew
because
it.
Wanty signed a deal two seasons ago.
He's not been same
No.
player, bro.
Oh, I've read
Since Klopp
some-
left, he's gone.
And not only that, I've read something today that Slot's come out and basically
Told
said
him
that he's
weren't training hard enough for
Basically,
him.
weren't
He's
training hard
bollocked
enough.
him.
Weren't
Yeah.
So he's. I don't think he's figured in Slot's plans anyway. We've got Conor Bradley.
Yeah.
You know, all right.
Well, is he-
can he do a
is
full
he-
season?
is he gonna be- no.
That's the thing. Can he do a
That's where
full
that,
season?
where that Frimpong comes in. He's got some competition now.
And Conor
Conor Bradley.
Bradley will be his backup.
Yeah.
Well, if not,
Frimpong's
I know you think that I might give Bradley even bigger kick of the horse to try and prove himself at starter.
And this is it. And
But for £30 million, I know it's £30 million a lot
That's
of money,
nothing
but
today's money.
it's a risk we're taking if it takes Bradley up another couple of levels,
yeah,
isn't it?
agree. But for me, Nunes has got to go. don't get me wrong, I like Nunes. I think the work rate he puts in off the
I do,
ball
but he's
and
not
what he does.
Premiership.
But
He's not Premiership.
he's got to be scoring
He's more-
25 goals a season. He's got to be.
I'd keep him and
He's
play him in
never gonna be a
Origi.
Bobby. No.
I'd play him as Divock Origi. Come off at bench.
Well, talking about
last
that,
10 minutes and score a goal.
I've seen some rumours on net that we're looking for maybe Mane and Firmino to come back.
Yeah. They're Twitter rumours then.
This has got to go. I mean, I'm not sure Jota's place is safe.
I like Jota.
I don't know.
I like Jota.
I do like Jota,
It
but
did-
Jota
again,
fit.
It depends for me. If that
prone
Vir-
to injured. Prone to
if
injury
that
again.
Virtus is coming in, does he come in to take Sober's place, or is he going to play as a 9?
I'd keep Jota
Because
at the back.
for me-
I'd play Jota.
Can you see him forking out 150 million for that Virtus and then getting 2 strikers?
I'd
or
put
something?
Jota as a number 9
Yeah,
because Jota is good in
he's the
air
best finisher we've
and he
got.
can finish.
He is, but he's injury prone, isn't he?
Yes, he
You've got
is.
to keep him fit. Yeah.
Exactly.
For me, the one I
Well-
don't, the two players I don't
How
want
old
to.
is Jota? I don't know how old he is.
I don't think he's old. I think he's not.
What?
I think he's other side of 30. I don't think
Yeah,
he's 30
but-
yet.
But he's
20,
a
27,
class player.
28,
I mean, some of the headers he's scored this year, somebody that size shouldn't be scoring them kind of headers. You know, he gets into them positions.
You know, he reminds me
he's-
on
he's a good
Michael
all-rounder.
Owen.
The thing is, and I've said this before, I don't agree with all this burning the shirts with Trent. Trent's been a
No,
good
no,
servant
no,
at
no.
club. He's
No.
been a fantastic player.
No.
And do you know what?
But in my eyes, Trent could have done it at the right time.
Yeah,
He
but
should
he's
have
known about
waited
this.
till end of season,
Yeah,
then done it.
he's known about this for
He should have done it
2
at the
years
end of
in my
season.
eyes.
No, I say I had a boot him on
Whoever's-
first time. You know when he came on, so he got the
You know
message,
why he's
and
done
then,
it?
and then
You know why
I
he's
left
done it,
it.
don't
I
you?
wouldn't have done it all
Because-
game.
Liverpool's going to get 2 million out of Real Madrid. What's
Yeah.
2 million to
Yeah.
Liverpool?
Yeah,
But the
it's
thing is,
fucking no month's wages.
it's
is it?
not, but you've got
Yeah.
to think as well, he's not cost us out because he's come from academy. And the thing is, he's 26, and fair play to him, he wants to go and do something else. But I agree, he could have done it in a better way. But he's been a
Could
good
have waited
servant.
till. Oh, why didn't you do it when Klopp's
Yeah, he's been a good servant at club. He's won everything there. He's a young kid. Let him go. And I've always said, and I've said it on the channel before, if you don't want to wear that shirt,
Go.
pull that shirt on. Nobody's bigger than club. Nobody's bigger than club. They're not. So I just say fair play to him. He's gone,
Nobody
and that's it.
will ever be bigger than Liverpool.
But the 2 players I want to see stay, and he's just
In his
started.
heart.
He's just started coming good again for me. Is Lucho?
Start singing.
Lucho
Yeah.
has just
He
started
has.
coming good
Is
again.
he going back? Is he going now?
Well, I think that's-
And that's the thing. I don't want him to go.
Barcelona sniffing. I don't think he'll
If
go.
anybody I want to stay, because there's talk about Elliot going, there's talk.
Elliot, yeah.
For me, I want Lucho to stay, and I want Gapco to
If
stay.
Elliot were that good,
Gapco and
if
and
Elliot
Lucho.
had been that good, he was starting
Yeah,
player.
He'd start
yeah,
on
no,
sort of like
I
that.
don't. I don't think the figures in Slot's plans. I really don't. But for me, I'd like to see Jota stay. But can you keep him fit? I'd definitely like to see Gapco stay. Gapco.
Oh, Gappo, definitely.
Unbelievable.
100%.
Lucho-
He'll get better.
Lucho
Gappo will get better.
He started so well, and he
Then
kind
he
of
played through middle, didn't he?
did,
For a while
didn't
and
he?
started
No, I like
scoring.
Diaz. Yeah,
He
don't
did,
get me wrong, I like
but
Diaz.
last few games, Diaz has
match
been
winning.
he's been
He's match
amazing.
winning.
He's been amazing. He
He's
really
match winning,
has.
but he's not a number 9.
No, he's not.
He's a winger.
not. So I think he will tweak it in the off season. We'll go out if he's allowed and given the funds. He's going to bring his own
How we've
players.
started. It's not even open yet, and
Well,
it's
basically, it's going to be a
transfer every week. So
Yeah,
they're
but-
obviously backing him, which is good to see.
But for me, this is the
Finally.
test now. He's done it, and for him, for Slot, in my eyes, I think he's going to want to do it again to prove, because he'll be seen in his head psychologically, this was Klopp's team.
I reckon we could go for a double next year.
Yeah.
We keep winning one at a time. I reckon
Oh,
we
sure.
could win 2 or 3
We
next
should have
year.
won Champions League. I think he's thinking in his psychologically.
Anyway,
if that were me,
let's celebrate this weekend.
I'd be thinking it was.
Champagne's getting popped here tomorrow. Come on, lad. It's Virgil
I'd be
van
thinking it was Klopp's
Dijk.
team.
It's Virgil van Dijk.
On that note, all I say is if you're liking what we do, hit that like and subscribe, and YNWA,
So on, Jay,
and we'll
up the
see you in the
Reds.
next one. Champions,
Ta-ra, ta-ra.
come on, champions.